Jennifer and welcome back to my channel. So more than like a month and a half ago, I saw a sale on About Face's website and I've never tried the brand, but I have seen so many people use their fluid eye paints. So I picked up like 11 of them. I think my only regret is that like I was unable to get it in white because it was sold out at the time. 9 of them came in this like clear plastic packaging around the product. And then I have 2 of them that came in these aluminum foil bags. They were probably just updating their packaging at the time. I don't know what it would be now if you would have ordered it. And they have since expanded to Ulta, and I'm actually quite sad that I didn't wait till they went into Ulta in order to buy these because I would have earned a ton of points. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them on my arm and then I'm going to try them on my eyes. I'm going to try some of them blended out and I'm going to try some of them kind of like a graphic liner look. I am so excited to try these and I really hope I love them because this was like an investment. So to start, I'm going to be swatching these all on the back of my arm. The packaging feels so nice. It's like this velvety matte, soft matte packaging. And the applicator is like a paddle doe foot type applicator and it just is gliding on really smooth. I will also label everything on the screen. So here's all the colors swatched together on my arm. The yellow I feel like could be a little streaky or transparent, but yellow I kind of expected that from just because it's really bright. And then this bright green did have like a little oiliness coming out of it, I guess. But I think it might be because I didn't shake them or like stir them all that well, but we'll kind of just see how it blends on the eyes. In the time that it took me to swatch these, like they have not yet dried down, so I guess that's kind of what I'm afraid of because I have like pretty deep creases in my eyes, and so if I draw across it and then open my eyes, it will transfer likely. So I'm gonna try to go for like an ombre eye look. Of course, 2 different colors on each eye so I can try more colors. And then I'm going to go in with that navy blue for a graphic liner look. Taking these first 3 colors, I'm separately dotting them onto my eyes and then blending it out real quick with a fluffy brush. And with the yellow and the light green, it definitely is taking me a couple to build up versus like the darker turquoise color. Oh my gosh, I was so scared I put on way too much at the beginning, but it ended up blending out okay. I then went back to the lighter, so I went like light, medium, dark, and then I went back to like medium and light to try to get more color to show up and more pigment. Overall, everything blended quite nicely except for this yellow. I feel like is just a little bit patchy like I thought it would be. Do you see how there's like a spot on my eyelid that I just can't seem to like get it to fill in? I don't know what's happening. It is drying down to be a little bit tacky and I'm thinking that it will probably continue to dry down, or at least I hope it does. So then I'm going to move on to my other eye, another 3 colors, this time more like the pinky purple vibes, but same strategy as before, taking different fluffy brushes. This is just like dirtying up every brush I own basically. Going back and forth again, just blending that out. So as you can see with this side, it is not quite as vibrant, but I feel like these colors just by default don't show up quite as well on my skin as the colors I use on the other side. But it is having, like I am having to go back and forth between the colors a lot more than that other side to get it to build up. I just feel like this side is not quite as pigmented, and what I think I'm really disappointed about is like this purple is just not as pigmented as I thought it would be. Like I thought it would be more closer to like the turquoise on that side. I mean, even like the way it's swatched, right? It's swatched really, really intensely. Sorry, my camera's just like not focusing right now. But I think I got to build up. I think I got to make it work, but it is definitely a very different vibe than that other side. I just need to stop touching it, I think. The nice thing is none of these other colors blended kind of blotchy like the yellow did, so there's that. And that dried down to be pretty tacky as well. So same kind of feeling as the other side. I can definitely feel it on my eyelid that it is like tacky. Just kind of taking what is remaining on my brushes, I think I'm gonna bring these same colors down towards the bottom of my eye. Next, I'm taking this darkest navy blue, as you can see right here. It is not quite a black, but it is like it's swatched a lot darker than I thought it would from the tube. So I'm excited to do like kind of like a graphic liner thing. I'm gonna try to make it symmetrical. We'll see. I just put some onto this metal palette so I'm not like constantly dipping back into the brush and contaminating the brush in the container. I feel like it was quite easy to work with, like it wasn't super runny that it was dripping, but you do just have to be careful on how you're angling the brush because of how tacky it is under, just with the other stuff that I put on. It was dragging a little bit, and so I feel like my lines aren't as clean as they could be, like especially like up here. I don't know if it's obvious or if you can see it. I can see it in my mirror and that kind of bothers me, I guess, but all in all, I think it worked quite well. I just have to get used to how long it takes to set. So you really only have a certain amount of time to really work with it, and it glides really beautifully at like a very certain amount of dry time. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and show you the final product. Okay, so that is it for my final makeup look. I like the way that it dried down and it is not budging. Like, my eyelids sometimes get oily, you know how my creases are. I think I just have to be strategic in where I'm putting it and how long I'm letting it dry. Overall, I feel like the consistency of them is just a bit tackier than like your P. Louise eyeshadow bases. But I think what I am wary of is just like the inconsistency of how vibrantly they blended versus how vibrantly they swatched on my arm. I mainly just wanted that purple to be more vibrant, you know what I mean? I will admit the price is a bit steep, especially because you can get like comparable results with eye primers. Not exactly the same, but I would wait for there to be like a prestige coupon or like a sale. I think I got these when they were 20% off and I felt like that was good. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let me know what other content you'd like to see or if there's anything else you would like me to review. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye!